Let's get our document set up so it's easier to build our maze number 2 solution. So what you're going to do first is you're going to go down here, go down to this thing and type in Spike. And we're going to open the Spike app. Okay, and we're going to click on Prime. And we're going to make a new project. So we'll just start fresh. I was going to use the old code, but we're going to start new because we're just going to make this. Okay, and of course use word blocks, which is what we use in this class to program. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom a little bit so you can see this a little bit bigger. It's a lot easier for me to do. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we have to tell our robot again how to do this. So just do this, go to movement, motors, or no, sorry, it is in movement. So go to movement and let's see. Okay, so go down here and go to this one at the very bottom. Set one motor rotation to 17.5. Leave this stuff alone. Good job. Let's go to the next part. We have to go here, set movement motors to AB. We want to change that a little bit. So we're going to grab this one. It's still in movement section. Click that on there. And we're going to change this and click here and click it to C and D. After I get done talking about each one of these, pause the video and do it. Okay. So let's go to the next one. We're going to have to put the movement speed to 50%. See, it's just these three right down here. Grab that. 50% movement speed. Cool. We're done with that part. Now, all of that stuff is going to run right when the program starts to just get the robot set up, but it really wouldn't do anything for the robot. Now we need to get set up to actually do something. So go to Events on the side, click that, and we are going to do when the left button is pressed. So we're going to go down here, it's right here, when left button is pressed, and we're going to put that over here. This is one stack that runs when we start. This one waits for us to press it. And then we're going to go down to control, and we want to wait a half a second. Just to get it, after we press the button, it gets our finger out of the way so it doesn't, our finger doesn't get in the way. And we're going to change that 1 second wait to half a second. That's plenty of time. Okay. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the the 4 blocks that you're going to need for this assignment. So go back up here to movement, and we're going to grab this one, and don't attach it to anything. We want this one on the side. We're going to use this later tomorrow to get our stuff. I want you to change. So it's move and the arrow goes forward, and we're going to change this to 17, and it's very important you change this to inches. 17 rotations is a long ways, okay? We're going to grab another one, same thing, and don't attach it to this. Just put it on its own so it's by itself, and go down here and tape 17 inches, but it's really important to change this one to backwards. So we've got forward 17 inches and backward 17 inches. Okay, cool. What else do we need? We need to be able to turn the robot. We can move forward, we can move back. So we're going to grab this one. It's the move right 30, 10 rotations. We're going to change that. We're going to grab that one, and I'm going to change this one to move all the way 100% right, which means it's going to be a sharp turn, and it's going to be 0.5 rotations. Leave that there. Remember, in our other lab, we determined that will make a 90-degree turn right. Grab another one just like that, the one that has the move right for 10 rotations, drag that out. Again, don't click them in. If you do, it's okay. You can always just separate them. And I'm going to click this one, and I'm going to go all the way to the left, negative 100, and I'm going to change it to 0.5 rotations. Okay? And that looks really good. Okay, that's what we want. This will get us set up for tomorrow. So the final step is we need to save this. And we're going to save this as, go to up here and go to Save As. And we're going to name this one Maze 2, because this is going to help us with maze number 2. At this point, what you want to do is raise your hand, and I'm going to come around and I'll check it and make sure that you have this done. Okay? So just raise your hand. I come and look at your screen. We'll fix anything that needs to be fixed. I should see maze 2 up here because that means you saved it as maze 2. I should see this stack, which runs when it starts. What happens when the left button's pressed? We wait half a second. Don't worry, we're going to add more to that tomorrow. Okay, thanks.